Explosions, missiles raining down, and panic. That's how civilians will remember the June 23rd Sunday, out on a beach in Crimea. An attack from Ukraine allegedly targeted Sevastopol in Crimea. A video released by Russia has captured the horror. Amid the ongoing deadly Russia-Ukraine war, videos show multiple cluster munitions hitting a beach in Crimea on June 23. Panic erupted among beachgoers fleeing to safety. The footage shows various small explosions near the coast. Russian Defense Ministry has claimed that Ukraine fired 5 U.S.-supplied Army tactical missiles at Crimea on June 23. The ministry says Russian air defense units intercepted 4 of the missiles equipped with cluster warheads, but the 5th one exploded in mid-air. Russian authorities have said that at least 6 people were killed, including 2 children, and over 150 people were injured in the Ukrainian attack. Authorities in Crimea said missile fragments had fallen just near a beach on the north side of the city of Sevastopol, where locals were on holiday. The incident generated a furious reaction among Russian people. Russia has blamed the United States for the deadly attack. The Russian Defense Ministry claimed U.S. specialists had set the missiles' flight coordinates on the basis of information from U.S. spy satellites. Moscow's allegation, if true, would mean Washington was directly responsible for the attack. However, no proof was shared. Russia warned that U.S. will face consequences for the alleged involvement in attack. The USA has been supplying Army tactical missile system to Ukraine for over a year. The weapons allow Ukrainian forces to strike targets up to 3,000 kilometers away, according to reports. Crimea remains a bone of contention between Russia and NATO nations. While the Biden government has asked Ukraine to not use U.S.-provided weapons deep inside Russian territory, Kiev might use a loophole as an excuse. Moscow annexed Crimea in 2014, but just a handful of countries recognize the peninsula as Russian territory. White House National Security Council reportedly reacted to the attack, claiming Ukraine chooses its own targets and conducts military operations independently. Moscow has repeatedly threatened to target countries supplying weapons to Ukraine. Earlier, speaking to the media, President Putin vowed to target countries arming Ukraine, adding they were directly targeting Russia by providing weapons to Ukraine. EU is expected to sign a security agreement with President Zelensky. The agreement will lay out the EU's commitment to help Ukraine in 9 areas of security and defense policy, including arms deliveries, military training, defense industry cooperation, and demining. The United Nations' Human Rights Monitoring Mission in Ukraine says at least 10,000 civilians have been killed in Ukraine since Russia invaded in February 2022. The real figure, officials say, is likely to be far higher. The United Nations' Human Rights Monitoring Mission in Ukraine says at least 10,000 civilians have been killed in Ukraine since Russia invaded in February 2022. The real figure, officials say, is likely to be far higher.